Welcome to Millennial Meltdown. I'm Isabel.
And I'm Daniel, and from self-serving social media
to concerning consumerism, us millennials have a busy life.
So let's talk about that. Coming up in today's show, we sit down with Leah and Duarda talking about the music industry of today. Are the Beatles simply better than One Direction?
Gabby Livingstone studies the media landscape, and she's in the studio to assess whether our lives are truly controlled by the digital world.
The pop-funk band that never get picked at tryouts, The Bench, is here with their original single, Roses.
Millennials are always finding inconveniences that need to be fixed by a gadget. Anna Gerber has made the Fit Face.
And finally, Pinting Huang, the ex-employee of Vogue Taiwan, has nothing on our intern, Kira. Can Pin change Kira's mind on the wasteful world of consumerism?
Everything coming up in Millennial Meltdown. Stay tuned.
But first, if there's something everyone but teenagers can agree on, it's that today's pop music is terrible. But what if it's not inherent bias and nostalgia? What if today's music really is that bad?
With us today to talk about just that is Leah Chobane, the president of the University of Westminster Musical Theatre Society, and Duarda Rusu, the president of the University of Westminster Choir Society. Welcome to the studio, guys.
Hi.
So today we'd like to start with a little game, if that's all right. First of all, what we're going to do is we're going to say some lyrics, and we want you to see if you can guess the songs. Now there's points up for grabs, but no prizes, unfortunately. It's all just for fun today. So you happy to play along?
Sure.
Brilliant. Here comes the first set of lyrics. Cake, 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 cake.
Rihanna, I think it's birthday cake.
Let's have a little listen and see if you're right. Well done, congratulations. First point done.
Great, so the next song is My Name Is No, My Sign Is No, My Number Is No, You Need to Let It Go, You Need to Let It Go.
Is it Meghan Trainor? No.
Ooh, let's have a listen and find out.
My name is no, my sign is no, my number is no. You need to let it go.
Yeah, of course it is. So we're at 1-1 now, guys.
All to play for. I can feel the tension building. So here comes the third set of lyrics. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Brilliant. Here they come. Ring ding 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 ding.
Is that the Fox one?
Is it the Fox one? Let's find out.
What does the fox say?
Yay! Congratulations. Sorry,
We have a winner.
Great, well done. So after those terrible songs, let's talk about terrible music.
Yeah, so Leah, there's a common stigma today that the current music isn't quite as good as music gone before. Would you personally think there's any truth in that?
No, I don't think that's a fair statement. There's terrible songs in the past, just as there are terrible songs now, for sure. But there's also great music going on right now that, you know, I know there's great music in the past too. I think it's sort of a attachment to the song, maybe a memory, nostalgia, but it's not fair to say that, like, new music sucks, really.
Fair point, yeah.
Yeah, and Duarda, can you pick out a specific song from any year, any genre that you think is just rubbish?
Oh, I think I'm gonna go with Jason Derulo, Wiggle.
Okay, and what are your reasons for that?
I just think it's disrespectful towards women, and I don't feel comfortable listening to it on the radio or wherever. And when he talks about picking up women from clubs like they're objects.
Yeah. Fair enough. Great. Well, thank you both so much for coming to speak with us today. We've really enjoyed having you.
Thank you.
And congratulations to Duarda for winning our
Yay.
competition. Brilliant. So next, have you ever wondered how you can up your vlogging game? A little hint, it's all in your setup.
Have you ever wondered why you're not getting as many followers on social media as your ugly friend? We'll let you in on one little secret. It's not her personality, it's her vlogging setup. Not good with technology? Don't worry, we're here to help you. First of all, find a white wall or an overexposed window, so you'll be the most important thing on the screen. Have you found the right spot? Good. Now let's get online and find the most expensive camera. The more megapixels and confusing buttons, the prettier you'll look. Oh no, this camera doesn't have a flip around screen, so you can't see how pretty you are. That's not good. You should get a camera more like this instead. Almost forgot. Better make sure your laptop has one of these on the back, otherwise your friends are gonna think you're a loser. Now find a nearby nerd to set it up for you. All done. And you only had to pay him in female attention. Now turn the flippy screen around to see if you're in focus. After you checked, you have to remember, no matter how fab you look on screen, you always gotta look in the lens. That's where your audience lives. Now it's time to get a beautiful mic and to hook it up. It's nice and heavy, but don't worry, we got a strong microphone arm to help you out. And now the pop filter, it's gonna make your voice even prettier. So let's set up some lights and make you look oh so glamorous. First you'll need some of these. Make sure that the light hits you from all angles, so that the audience can't see any of those pesky wrinkles. And there you have it, we've proven that having money is better than having a personality.
Dan, I've got to ask, why are we so obsessed with social media?
And why do we live in such a social world? Well, Gabby Livingstone is here today to tell us just about that. Welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
So, Gabriella, why is social media so entrenched in our millennial culture today?
I think in particularly like the millennial culture is very interested in like new gadgets. So the more people use them, the more people think, oh, I need to join in that, you know, that trend and follow what they're doing. So I think it's just the upcoming trend that people really want to use, and it's really easy to use and it's free. So why not, right?
Everyone loves something free.
Yeah, definitely.
What would make me want to just pick up my phone, take a selfie and put it right out there on Instagram?
I think there's a common trend when people do that. It's when you think you look your best, or maybe when you want other people to see you look at your best. Because obviously we don't get to see everyone at the same time. So doing that in a click, like in a click, it's easy to see you at your best time. Yeah.
So why would you say that anyone uses like Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, and the other apps that exist?
I think, especially because there's so many different ones, it's going to be definitely coming up new apps. Just because more and more people are using them. I mean, the first thing that was probably Facebook, and since then we've just had upcoming trend with the Twitter and Snapchat, and it's going onto your phone now, which tells you a lot. People want to use them on the go, so that's probably why.
Now, when you see people putting social media out there, everyone looks so cool. Do you think that people put on a certain persona when they're using those kind of social apps?
Oh, right, definitely. Like reality TV, for example, people think it's actually reality when in fact there's no chance when you have a camera in front of you, you're going to be a different person just because you know it's there. I believe like everyone's got a different person when they're by themselves. So I think 100% when someone has a camera in their face, obviously they're going to try their best to look good.
So would you say there are any benefits to social media?
I mean, it's a topic that a lot of people talk about. It could be advantageous just because you get to talk to people, but then you've got all that negative or bullying, for example, which is unfortunately coming up. I think with time, more people will use it. Maybe hopefully you'll be aware that, you know, to use the platforms as a good and safe place to use them, because I know everyone around the world wants that kind of admittance with everyone, you know, like social acceptance. So hopefully in the near future we'll start to use them as a good place.
Expert knowledge, Gabby.
Oh.
Thank you so much for coming on our show.
No
to
problem.
tell us all about that.
So coming up, the newest sports wearable in town, Anna Gerber's Fit Face, is in just a few minutes.
But first, please welcome to the studio, The Bench.
Heart is on
times I told you I don't want your roses, I don't wanna go to the zoo. I want your love. Can you hold me? I just wanna wake up every morning next to you. No, baby. How many times I told you I don't want to spend your money on that cherry perfume. I want your touch. Can you hold me? I just wanna wake up every morning next to you. And I like you down in pieces while my heart is on repeat. No, and I never want you to know. And I like you down in pieces. You are all I ever needed, and I couldn't stop the river to flow. No, I want to kiss you in the moonlight. Feel like it's forever, like the world doesn't matter. Oh, I will keep you on the bright side, and you never get away from me. Forget all the shadows. But I'd like to know. Ooh, ooh. Oh, baby, how many times I told you I don't want your roses, I don't wanna go to the zoo. I want your love. Can you hold me? I just wanna wake up every morning next to you. And I like you down in pieces while my heart is on repeat. Now and I never want you to know. And I like you down in pieces. You are all I ever needed, and I couldn't stop the river to flow. No, I want to kiss you in the moonlight. Feel like it's forever, like the world doesn't matter. Oh, I will keep you on the bright side, and you never get away from me. Forget all the shadows. We'll be together under the moonlight. Never we breathe through the fire. We'll be together drinking tequila. Never we've been through the fire. I don't want your roses, I don't wanna go to the zoo. I want your love. Can you hold me? Well, I just wanna wake up every morning next to you.
Trying to walk around, man, who the hell are you? What you wanna do? It's on.
I'm sure you'll all agree, the amazing, the fantastic, The Bench with their original single, Roses.
If you're just joining us, we're sitting with Anna Gerber, the creator of the Fit Face. Welcome to the studio, Anna.
Hello.
Welcome.
So, Anna, what is the Fit Face about, and why would I want it?
Fit Face, it's a new gear for runners, joggers, and for people who is actually love to do activity sport, very active sport. It has been proved actually our muscle during the workout, they moving a lot and heavily. Our mask helping to protect your face and fix your muscles. And during the workout, actually, your face is gonna be safe.
Can you explain to us specifically how, when you're wearing this helps prevent that kind of thing?
Can you imagine in your head runner and try to imagine slow motion, how your face gonna be move? It's like a up and down. I can say cheeks moving up and down. It sounds funny, but it's actually make your face really sag.
Right.
Okay, and so where would you say is the market for innovative smart technology and wearables like the Fit Face?
In London, of course.
Of course.
Where better than the capital city? Absolutely.
Yep.
And who do you think this is aimed at? Is it sort of millennials, or can anyone wear this?
Yes, of course, because I can say people want to stay younger and healthier as long as they can.
Perfect.
Great. So, yeah, I guess it stops any sagging chins or cheeks.
That's right.
Brilliant. So do you think that there's an influx of inventions that solve very specific problems or inconveniences in today's millennial world?
I can say, yeah.
Yeah. Great.
Brilliant. Anna, thank you so much for coming on the show
You're
and telling us
welcome.
all about FitFace. And when you're not looking, I might just have to steal that and use it when I go running. Is that okay?
Let's not, no. Instead, why don't we join our fashion correspondent, Kira? She joins Pinting, ex-employee of Vogue Taiwan, as she tackles the big question, is global consumerism supplying too much?
Sorry, mate. I don't think you want to be here. So, child workers alongside exploited adults can be subjected to violence and abuse, such as forced overtime, as well as cramped and unhygienic surroundings, bad food, and very poor pay. The low cost of clothes on the high street means that less and less money goes to the people who actually make them. What do you think about this?
I think fashion companies, especially those fast fashion firms, they should really try to improve their supply chains and try to manage these risks.
But does that mean my clothes are going to be more expensive? Or?
I don't think you should be worried about that.
Fair enough. Current textiles growing practices are considered unsustainable because of the damage they do to immediate environment. For example, the Aral Sea in Central Asia has shrunk to just 50% of its former volume, largely due to the vast quantity of water required for cotton production and dyeing. Do you think we should stop making clothes? Or?
I don't think we should stop making clothes, but perhaps we can try to make clothes in a more sustainable way. Like there's a new approach called upcycling fashion. So it's basically you reuse or manufacture the old garments.
But I don't want to wear like other people's clothes.
Well, the fashion designer can try to make it fashionable.
But like, ew, right? In our globalized society, local varieties of fashion seem to be disappearing. Would you like wear something like this though? It's like so ugly.
I think globalization should make everyone closer, and it might standardizing our value. But think about it, if everyone wears the same clothes, it will be really boring and unfashionable.
Thank you for being here with us today. I'm out.
Okay.
See you later.
Bye.
Thank you, Kira, I think. We'd like to thank all our guests and, of course, you for watching. Now to play us out, The Bench, still sitting down, with Treasure.
From all of us here on Millennial Meltdown, good night.
Back in time when I couldn't hear, I was out of tune and out of key. I treated you wrong, gone for too long, fooled by the rhythm. I drank too much along with the breeze when you pushed me down, but couldn't keep. I treated you wrong, gone for too long, kept you in prison. But someday you'll know I wrote for me and for you. It got so deep in my roots. I want you so bad, and now I have to balance you, sing your blues. Oh, you know that I want you so bad, so bad. Oh, I became now so much better, and I would treat you like a treasure, and you're my phoenix, I'm your just beside what I tend to be. When I realize how pure we and the mistakes that I've done can get away from me keeps me thinking. It's not enough to tell you please, I'm begging you back, I'm on my knees. Yeah, I was just one living alone, you were my kingdom. But someday you'll know I wrote for me and for you. It got so deep in my roots. I want you so bad, and now I have to balance you, sing your blues. Oh, you know that I want you so bad, so bad. Oh, I became so much better.